Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the fascinating world of medical devices and technologies. Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss: the different types of medical electrodes used in recording vital signals. Specifically, we'll be focusing on the recording of medical electrodes. Before we delve into the specific types of medical electrodes, let's first understand their fundamental purpose. Medical electrodes are devices that are used to detect and record the electrical activity of the human body. They are commonly used in various medical procedures and diagnostic tests to monitor the health of patients. Now, let's talk about some additional types of medical electrodes and their respective uses. In addition to the previously mentioned electrodes, there are several other types available, each designed for a specific purpose. Let's explore them one by one. ECG electrodes. Used for recording electrocardiograms, ECGs, which measure the electrical activity of the heart. Typically placed on the chest, limbs, or specific areas depending on the desired information. ECG electrodes are essential in diagnosing heart conditions and monitoring cardiac function. EEG electrodes. Used for recording electroencephalograms, EEGs, which measure the electrical activity of the brain. EEG electrodes are placed on the scalp to capture brainwave patterns. These electrodes help in diagnosing various neurological disorders, such as epilepsy and sleep disorders. EMG electrodes. Used for recording electromyograms, EMGs, which measure the electrical activity of muscles. EMG electrodes are placed on the skin above the muscle being examined. They are valuable tools in assessing muscle function, identifying nerve damage, and diagnosing neuromuscular disorders. EOG electrodes. Used for recording electrooculograms, EOGs, which measure the electrical activity of the eye muscles. EOG electrodes are typically placed around the eyes to detect eye movements. These electrodes are useful in studying sleep patterns, detecting eye-related disorders, and monitoring eye movements during certain medical procedures. Skin surface electrodes. These electrodes are placed directly on the surface of the skin. Skin surface electrodes are commonly used in electrotherapy, such as transcutaneous electrical nerve stimulation, TENS, or electrical muscle stimulation, EMS, for pain management or muscle rehabilitation. Needle-type electrodes. These electrodes have a thin, needle-like design and are used for precise measurements or diagnostic purposes. Needle-type electrodes are commonly used in electromyography, EMG, or nerve conduction studies to assess nerve and muscle function. Array electrodes. Array electrodes consist of multiple small electrodes arranged in a grid or pattern. They are used in various applications, such as mapping brain activity, identifying seizure foci, or studying cardiac arrhythmias. These additional types of medical electrodes further expand the capabilities of recording vital signals from the human body. They cater to specific needs and provide valuable insights for different medical procedures and diagnostic tests. Now that we understand the various types of medical electrodes, let's briefly discuss the recording process. Medical electrodes are typically connected to a recording device, such as an electrocardiograph, electroencephalograph, or electromyograph. These devices amplify and display the electrical signals received from the electrodes, providing visual or auditory feedback for analysis. It's important to note that medical electrodes are usually disposable or single-use devices. This ensures hygiene and reduces the risk of cross-contamination between patients. Always follow the manufacturer's instructions and dispose of the electrodes properly after use. Medical electrodes play a crucial role in recording the electrical activity of the human body. From ECG and EEG electrodes to EMG, EOG, skin surface electrodes, needle-type electrodes, and array electrodes, each type has its own specific applications and uses. By utilizing these electrodes in recording devices, healthcare professionals can accurately assess and diagnose various medical conditions. That wraps up today's video. If you found this information helpful or have any questions, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more informative content on medical devices and technologies. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.